Welcome to Motorsport. Today we've got another edition of Behind the Scenes. Today's episode is about the Ramjet exhaust, or otherwise known as Rex. So we'll talk a little bit about the development stage and how we come about from where we begin, from our performance side of things, to how we end up with the finished product here. So we come over here. As you would know, GM Motorsport heavily involved in racing. Here we've got our last year's, and I should say still current, title holder for the Australian Championships in unlimited boats. But this gives you an idea of our development that we have. Here you can see the exhaust systems, which have all been designed in-house to fit exactly how we need them to be. So getting the experience that we have from racing here, our years in Konica Series, Commodore Cup Series, and also with the V8 Ute Series, we're able to put all of that knowledge and understanding to being able to get a product that we can put to the customer. So once we, for the design stage, a lot of people ask, how do we get there? Well, we don't cheat, but we have this particular product which allows us to reshape and get designs that allow us to then get the exhaust system where we need it to be and get the right amount of clearances as required. On this particular, it's a 6 litre, and we've also got that set up to, it has the LSA oil pump, I should say that oil filter, just down here, because that was always an issue with a lot of the other larger headers, like a lot of inch and 7/8 etc. had issues with those. So being able to make sure that we could get clearances in those was very, very important. I'll just quickly take these off because I'll show you this a little bit later on. We've got quite a number of those that we organise to use to be able to come up with the final product. And this is the final product. So here we have the Ramjet. This particular version on this side is the 1 3/4. So this is our starter package. By no means is it the power least amount of making package. As you can see, we've designed these to try and get equal length coming out of all 4 primaries, which was the key, as well as getting clearance. Very easy just to run straight pipes and get clearance, that's it. But you're not getting the equal length, which is really, really important. We then decided, instead of going 1 3/4, let's put together something even better again. And so for this side, we've got the triple step headers. Triple step being that they have 3 sizes in the primary. First is 1 3/4, 1 7/8 to 2 inch down into the collector. And that happens on all 4 primaries. And again, you can see how we've got the curves to be able to get that even flow, so they're all hitting the collector at the same time. From the front, you can see sort of how wide they are, but yeah, we have no, that's all designed to be able to get clearance in and around all the components within the engine bay. Here's the Ramjet, here's a triple step header, so just off the car, so you can see just on both sides. We really are high on the quality and finish of the product because that's what customers expect. And just up inside the collector too. And all of that results in gains on power. Got a dyno run, or a couple of dyno runs set up here. So we see here on the graph, the blue graph is the Rex triple step headers. The red is another well-known brand for performance, and they are head-to-head on exactly the same vehicle with identical modifications, all done on the same day. So if we have a look up the top here, we can see the difference, 279. In fact, actually, if I bring that across a little bit. So we had 281.2. Actually, come across to here. I think we end up getting up to just nearly about 282.7 compared to 275.9. But if we have a look right throughout the graph, we're looking at 274 against 247, 244. Back down here at 3,700 RPM, we're around about 8 kilowatts up. So right across, and that's against an 1 7/8" headers compared to the triple step headers. So they're great gains that we're seeing right throughout the rev range and even in peak power, which is exactly what you're wanting. Everyone wants that last bit of power, that last few kilowatts. Behind me here we've got GMM 350, and this particular car won best bang for buck. It's also fitted with the Ramjet 3, which you can see, and we'll do a product review on that as well too. Got your headers in there, just to get a bit of clearance. So I'll grab those triple step headers and fit them onto the dummy engine here. So the great thing about the Ramjet exhaust was it was designed to be able to match up to any catback system. So a lot of guys out there have bought vehicles that already have catbacks, they've got intakes already fitted to them, etc. The great thing about the Ramjet, it was designed to be able to get fit everyone's catbacks. You didn't have to go, oh, I don't have that particular catback, I need to get these headers. No, they'll fit. They will also fit up to the standard catbacks on any of the Commodores as well too, because they finish in the standard position. The other thing that we wanted to do with the Ramjet exhaust was get clearance. With speed humps all over the shop, you really do need to make sure that these are tucked up out of the way, so you're not pulling on headers and breaking gaskets, getting exhaust leaks. And if you come in close, you can sort of see here that particular header, if I do it all the way up, is sort of in line basically with the K frame there. So you can see you've got that nice bit of clearance. And again, these will fit up to any catback. They'll fit up to the standard catback. They're designed to be able to make the most amount of power, get those clearances, and like I said, something that's been a development stage and we've been able to take from our years of racing. So that's pretty much it with the Ramjet exhaust. If you've got any questions, by all means, feel free to email us. Feel free to message us on Facebook as well too. If you're wanting to purchase them, you can purchase them direct through the retail store here in Melbourne, or by all means jump onto our links on our GM Motorsport website, either from the rec site or from our GM Motorsport site. So thanks once again guys for your time, and we hope to see more of you coming in through the workshop doors and out there and having a bit of fun with your vehicles. Thanks once again.